Hello there everybody, and I'm back with another tutorial review. Not really. Today we're taking a look at 4 of my drawings from Pacific Rim Uprising. Today we're taking a look at 3 kaijus plus 1 bonus. Now this features all 3 kaijus from Pacific Rim Uprising except for Mega Kaiju, which I'll probably make a separate review of that one. Let's take a look and see whether or not these drawings are good enough. So I'll begin with normal size hakuja. Hakuja, 6 legs, 1 big tusk, arrow tail, 3 eyes, Hakuja could just be much more feelsome than you think. Now this one kind of has a little bit difference with the other hakuja I made, which I'll talk to you in a couple of few minutes. But anywho, his tusk heel is much more placed backwards, kind of like when he's closing his jaw. It's like just covering his eyesight to the front, so he can see very well, like that. So that's one difference with the giant hakuja, which I'll again talk to you later. But besides from that, my own drawing, it's my own creation, so put in the comments if hakuja looks at least as 50% accurate, minimal. Just put in the comments how many percent accurate to the movie normal size hakuja is. Okay? Now, I think hakuja's little stuff looks nice. All of the the tusk, the 6 legs, the arrow tail, 3 eyes, 6 legs. It's hakuja. This review will be very quick. Next up we've got shrikethorn. Shrikethorn here is category 4 alongside his hakuja brother. Now hakuja is category 4, which I forgot to mention, his around 52 meters or 53 if you want to count that. But anyways, shrikethorn is around 92 or 93 meters tall, category 4. And I have a cold, but anyways, shrikethorn has 12 eyes. Well, at least I think he has 12 eyes. I don't know. Maybe he does have 12 eyes. Maybe he only has 6. But I think he has 3 big eyes on the top and 3 smaller eyes on the bottom of the big eyes. But 2 tails, furrows, healthy on the back. Category 4, 93 meters. Hakuja, the second biggest kaiju, not counting Mega Kaiju on the movie Uprising. So he's actually the second biggest, or the third biggest. So he's actually pretty small. But he has 93 meters. Come on, he'll squash you up like a choke. But anywho, I don't think this is even 0.5% accurate, because I don't think the legs are good enough. I accidentally make the legs too short, and then I just make the legs stronger, so it's not accurate. But the tail kind of looks done accurate. The fur thingy looks doesn't accurate. I don't think anything is accurate. So hakuja, put in the comments is how many percent is this figure is accurate compared to the movie, not counting the paint schemes or such, the details, only counting the sculpt and such. Raijin. Now we're gonna take a look at the big boy, the category 5. Raijin, the voice of the 3, of the 4. Yay! Boo! Anyways, hey, that's actually kind of funny. Okay. Anyways, Raijin here is looking awful. Like, he actually looks kind of awful. That actually kind of makes me laugh. Now, like little eyes thingy, they kind of look dumb. I mean, they look perfect, but the tooth are fine, the borrow portions, but they look necessarily not accurate. The top row, his eyes are here, the other side, so when he covers up, this eye is covered and then he has a backup eyes on the other side. Come on. But anywho, Raijin here looks actually okay, not necessarily bad as you think he is, but he is still bad, but he still got that pointy arrow tail. And one thing I have to say, of all the figures I make, this is the only category 5 I made. So again, put in the comments how many accuracy does he has, how many percent, like 30, 50, 80, 60%. Now, just in case you wanna know, Raijin Pop, and again, not counting the paint scheme because I don't like painting stuff in color, okay? But anywho, Raijin here looks awful of the 4. Finally, the last stuff that I don't really want to explain, the one you've all waiting for. If you hear my hakuja portions of the review, you know who is next. Like, I talk about him in the hakuja portions of the review, so here it is. Mega sized hakuja. And don't try to guess it's a mega kaiju. It's hakuja, except a bigger, much bigger figure. Not really. So, impressive how the scale really goes. He is still pretty small in comparison, but here are the two side by side. As you can see there, the tusks are clearly different portions. Hence, with the hakuja, the normal size hakuja is kind of placed much more back. It's supposed to be like somewhere like here, and it's meant to be here, but it's head here. The big hakuja is kind of placed a little bit forward, like it's like here, but it's here, so it's much more longer. Now the big hakuja actually has, thanks to that little difference, that actually kind of probably makes it look much more accurate. A little bit, not really. So again, put in the comments how many does this. Again, like the normal hakuja and the other 3, paint doesn't count. Anywho, the detailing are not bad for a like little paper figure. I guess not everybody could make hakuja. Now, to round out the review, here's a nice look at a nice little now, how do you freaking do this? Hang on, let me try. Can't do it. Too freaking hard. I think I kind of got it. But to round out the review, here is him with a size comparison with each other. Yay! So as you can see here, I'm having hard time balancing them all up. But as you can see here, here's a good look scale comparison with Raijin. So first I'll take a look. Here's a good look at all of them again. But first off, I'm going to take a look at them separately. Here is hakuja in scale with his brother Shrikethorn. So as you can see here, Shrikethorn is small. He is like somewhere in the 65 meters more than 92 or 93 meters, because Dang, he looks absolutely not that big in comparison to Hakuja. But anywho, raijin. Raijins doesn't necessarily scales well, but Hakuja is around in the 55, so Raijin is around in the 170. I guess you could make that deal kind of like Raijin is somewhere in the 107, and Hakuja is around like 53 or 52 meters, so it's kind of accurate. It's only because of the tail. He's kind of looking much larger. It's only because of the tail, so I think this is the most accurate. Finally, the round of the scale comparison. And for Hakuja's side, here is him side by side with the Mega Hakuja brother. As you can see here, a lot of difference were made. Hakuja here looks totally different from the other figure. Not only the size, but some of the details are actually changed, which I won't really talk about. But if you see any changes, let me know down in the comments down below. Here's a good look from the side. Here's a good look from the front, from the back, from the other side, another side, because I forgot which side I did. Next up, Shrikethorn. Again with his teeny tiny brother Hakuja. Hakuja looks big, like really big in comparison. Like you see here, there's a little bit of a little like portions of the paper here where like Shrikethorn's legs is actually floating. He's not like staying on the ground. But he still looks so small in comparison. Like if you put him down, like if you cut this little portion here, he kind of looks like almost the same size as Hakuja, so that's actually weird. Next up, we're gonna put him up with old Raijin. So as you can see here, Shrikethorn and Raijin. Raijin is actually pretty big. I mean, like Shrikethorn is around like somewhere in this scale, like onto like Raijin's neck or something, like somewhere like somewhere in this portion. But he is actually smaller than that, so I think he's in the like 80-70 meters, like somewhere in between. Finally, here's him with Mega Hakuja. Now as you can see here, Shrikethorn and Mega Hakuja is literally the same size. And Hakuja's tail, is it just me or Hakuja's tail is actually kind of longer? But I think to the length, hang on. Yeah, I think the length goes to Shrikethorn because he's actually kind of longer, but he is small. He is not accurate. So, both Hakuja and Shrikethorn, Hakuja scales nicely with all of the other, with Raijin, Mega Hakuja doesn't really scale good with anything because that's like a bigger figure of Hakuja. But anyways, Raijin's turn. Again, to begin, we've got normal size Hakuja, which I think this is a good scale. Like as you see here, Shrikethorn is around in the 52 meters. Like Raijin is in the 107 meters, so it's pretty accurate. Next up, we've got old buddy Shrikethorn here. Again, Shrikethorn doesn't really scale with anything, and when I mean anything at all. Not Mega Hakuja, not Raijin, not the normal scale hakuja. Like nothing scales with this guy at all. Like nothing at all. But I guess if I will make like a Godzilla figure, like I'll probably make it a little bit much larger than shrikethorn. Like he's around and like as tall as this portion, like as tall as his tail here, tall as his tail raising up. Anyways, finally, here's him with a good look with Mega Hakuja. As you can see here, Raijin is actually kinda small, like Shrikethorn, but he is the biggest of the three. So if you're looking, you can probably hang him up in the wall, maybe using sticky tape or whatnot. You're gonna need the most biggest room on the shelf for Raijin of all the four. Finally, here is him. Here is Mega Hakuja with normal Hakuja. As you can see here, there's a lot of difference between these two. But anywho, Hakuja is actually almost the same size. Like this guy is almost like the same size as Shrikethorn for some reason. And again, the one doesn't scale with anybody. Shrikethorn. Again, that scale is mini boy. Like he doesn't scale well with anything at all. Finally, a good scale with Raijin. Still big. Still big. Mega Hakuja is still massive. But Raijin is still the king of the wall hanger space because he has like, see here, scale by side. Raijin is only a little bit longer. Actually, no, they're about the same length, kind of a little bit. Mega Hakuja is bigger, but yeah, I think the height goes mostly to Raijin because he is tall. But if you want to put him in the shelf, you better clean up some space or maybe hang him up in the wall or something. Yeah, you kind of need some good space. So, this figure's good. Well, it's up to you. If you like Pacific Rim Uprising and you definitely want to make these, go ahead. I don't suggest why not. But if you're not a big fan, I don't think that's as worth it to make. But remember, imagination, creativity is key here. So that's the end of the health review. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Why's everything blowing away? Anyways, goodbye. Wappamanit.